Terrell here, and we're here to talk about the new My Hero Academia movie, Your Next. This is the next movie in the My Academia franchise of movies. And I gotta say, man, they have not missed yet. They have absolutely not missed with these movies. They are bangers from start to finish. You like all the characters. You like what you get. The content is really good in these movies. But let me give you the description of what this new movie is going to be about. So for my Academia, You're Next. Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, and the rest of UA High School must face off against the Dark Might and the obscure crime organization under the control of the Galini family. Um, let's just jump right into I want to talk about the animation of the film. I mean, they consecutively just keep getting better and better. Not I don't think it's too far. Then again, I'm not gonna say that. I do think it is like you can definitely see the difference between like the TV show and the movie. They definitely give it a little bit extra polish, a little bit more detail, extra care, and what you get from this particular movie. Now, like I said, I've gone back and watched the anime just to kind of make sure I wasn't crazy. And no, it is definitely more detailed compared to where, uh, like I said, more detailed compared to where the television show is. So that's one of the big things. The animation is absolutely on point for this. It's probably about the cleanest My Hero Academia has looked the entire time. Um, in terms of the story is I thought was really really good. I mean, this is My Hero Academia. That's pretty much what's happening throughout the entire series. A new crime organization of villains is not that much different. I really really enjoyed this. If you guys know, in pure anime fashion, you get your one on ones, you get your fights with each individual characters, or in this case, you get the pairings because there is an ensemble cast. But the story is absolutely good. I like the Galini family characters. I kind of wish they were in the main story now that I've seen this. They are definitely very interesting. A lot of them are like super powerful. Definitely tight seeing these new quirks being inputted for use in the story. It really just added up. Deku and the gang, Deku and the gang, everybody gets their moment. I don't feel like anybody. I mean, even though like the story is really mainly centered around Deku, what they do with these movies. Everybody gets time. Everybody gets the light for at least 5 minutes, if not longer, in this movie. And then runtime at about hour 42. I don't feel like it overstayed its welcome. The story was really good. It moved at a really good pace. I like what was really going on. Heroes versus villains. It doesn't need to get more complicated than that. It's good. I talked about the fights. The fights in this are absolutely incredible. You got Deku, of course, against the big boss, and then everybody, like I said, has like their individual pairings. The quirks in this movie are very interesting, and I love that they use them in a really good way as they typically do. Um, I know prior in the other movies, I want to say like there was just like one big bad, but there's like multiple big bads in this one, so everybody can kind of get a little bit more light of how they shine in this. Really, really good. Like I said, I mean it's animated well, and I'm already sitting here thinking about watching it again. I can't wait for this to hit Blu-ray just because the fights were really, really good. I honestly, I'm can't really think of a scene at this moment where I can say, man, that was terrible. That didn't look too clean. Every fight in this looks clean. The use of the powers looks good. Everything just I've again, we're in this new age of anime where you're allowed to take your time and come out with a good product, and this is a good product. This is just clean. I mean, as far as modern animation goes, this is some good stuff. I hope that everybody's taking notes from from this animation studio, and which you get here, because this is absolutely amazing. And this is also directed by Tensei Akamura too. He also did Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy. I'm sorry, he animated on Ghost in the Shell, directed the Cowboy Bebop movie, Darker Than Black, did episodes Ninja Scrolls, and then of course we have this again. Not too much to complain about. This movie's coming out, of course, on October the 11th. So you guys could check it out in theaters. Then, if you haven't seen it, I was able to watch both the English dub and the English dub and Japanese subbed. I was happy to watch that, and both of them were really, really, really good. I have no complaints here whatsoever. And this might, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if this was facts, but like I looked it up. I believe this is supposed to be the last movie. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if this is going to be the last, because under the manga just recently ended. So, if it did, I wouldn't want it to end here. But I mean, because like I said, it's just so much more story you could tell in that universe for My Hero. So I don't know. But like I said, I watched it in Japanese. I watched it in English. Both voices are good. The English dub particularly really, really good. I never really listened to the English dub prior to this. Kaylee Millis, Kensa. You got my man Chris Sabat, Mauricio Ortiz, Ayane Sakura, who's playing Ochako, Uraka, and then Chris, plays All Might because he's got to be All Might. And then we got the new Galini, Giulio, played by this character, and like I said, this voiced very well. Both the Japanese dub and the English subtitles are really, really fantastic for this movie. Either way, you win. If you like it in Japanese, if you want to see it in English, you win either way because this is an amazing movie. The music fits so well in this movie. I was hyped the whole time. Watching the action scenes, the heroes doing their thing. It felt like a comic book movie. If that makes sense. It felt like you're watching the big screen Marvel because you see those superhero moments, and then with My Hero, where you get more, you could definitely get a little bit more character focus. If you should be following at this point, who's who, but like I said, the music just drives this plot so well, and it fits so well. Like I said, it feels like a big movie. It feels good to see anime in the movie theaters. I'm so glad that we're at this era where we start to see more anime in the movie theaters. Since Pokemon and a little bit of movies, but like I said, we really haven't. It wasn't. I feel like until like Battle of the Gods that we really started to get anime and movie. And I wanted Crunchyroll, slash Funimation, whatever the NE is now, did their thing, and I really appreciate this coming out in the movies. If you have the opportunity to see it, go see it at the movie theater. I think for this to be supposedly the last movie of this particular My Hero run, it is definitely worth seeing in the theater. Please go check it out. You got the English dub with a subtitle. Like I said, either one you wind up winning. This is a good movie. The fights are good, the music is good, the animation is good, the story is good. You do not lose seeing My Hero, You're Next. And again, the title makes a difference. Like I said, last time we saw that, All Might was telling them you're next. So keep an eye out for that. And I also want to say, make sure you stay tuned after the credits because there is a scene after the credits all end. Nothing in between the credits, but it is an end scene. But again, this is definitely worth seeing. Comes out October the 11th this year, 2024. Check it out, English or sub. And like I said, you're next. You're going to win. Go see this. See you.